Testing. Testing. Okie dokie. Here goes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. Joe Rogan. For about 3 more minutes. Putting some effort into this opening bit. One can see he's reading because I slowed it down and cropped it. And I duplicated it. The guy can no longer control his face. That's a side topic. Mostly we should be concerned with how demented this is, that the government tries to control society through the media so nothing ever goes viral. They even use stupid ploys that I've proven, that I've cropped out, and I show what they're doing with the hand right there, for example. Trying to use telepathy to, I want him to die from natural causes. I hate his fucking guts. I think he's an evil piece of shit. I can see his face already caving in. I see disease through the bags under his eyes. I see disease in his face. I see disease in his heart and his soul. I see how he's a bitch who has like the weirdest people on that he's plugging. So he's plugging other bitches who become cursed. So this is a curse. There's a King Tut curse. I'm a human, they're human. Empathy. If anyone can do empathy, yeah, I can do empathy. Telepathy was the word. They like to shake their heads. I'm praying to God, to universe, that causes them damage to their nerves when they're moving there unnaturally, swaying like that. Look at that fucking bitch planted. Never an actor, never comedian, ugliest piece. There's who his guest was today. Some fucking weasel, like a no-name weasel. There's no reason why he's getting plugged. Rogan looking down at the teleprompter over there. So the basics of this is that the system is forced into overusing AI because everyone can see this is going on. They can see that someone like me gets, that the idea goes nowhere even though it's so true. And then they see on other websites, all over the place, in fact, that it's all lies and shallowness. No one being blunt. Like there's Rogan right there, clearly reading off of a teleprompter. One can stare at the pupils. I think the pupils are noticeable right here. Okay, that's the end of the film right there. And what part of that they're 100% scripted using AI could someone not understand? And I try to make it so simple that they don't even have to click on my videos. And this is the type of thing that once it's known, once it's understood, it's over. And then once these assholes know and understand that we know, they freak out. They freak the fuck out. And when they know that they're deformed, it gets worse for them. Then they're like, oh, like Katie Halper going to the military hospital. They're not going to tell her that it was all those pills they put her on and all the drugs she takes. They're not going to tell these people the truth, that they're deformed, because they're also deformed. I searched every psychiatrist I could on a YouTube video where they're present, and all their faces were tweaking out. I am outside of the system. I wish them the worst possible outcome, each and every one of them. It's a beautiful thing that Adrian Lamo found a way to quit being a COINTELPRO rat. Nothing we do on the internet goes anywhere by design. They're fucking stuck with it. Scum of earth. They're deformed. Like Joe Rogan's like the ugliest piece of shit anywhere. Ugly piece of fucking shit. A mere shell of the Chad he was back in the day on news radio. Now he's a beast. He's a fucking abnormal chicken face cunt. Joe Rogan, piece of shit. Goddamn piece of shit. And I am praying through telepathy, I hope it works, that he just dies of natural causes like Breitbart. I'm non-violent. I don't want anyone to be violent. I want the fucking shit leaked. I want the fucking shit ruined. I want them ruined. I want them aware of it that they're ruined. I want the whole thing to be self-evident in itself that they're reading AI and off of hidden teleprompters, which I proved. I found the fucking teleprompter on fault lines, and they don't necessarily hide that they're all tied to the hip. So it didn't take much for me with a master's and a little bit of skill to fucking ruin them. Forcing them to fake stats, to make it seem like my channel gets no stats. I don't give a fuck. I see the results where there's no real comments. It's all AI. And I think it's funny that I proved that each and every one of them is reading off of hidden teleprompters, and we can only imagine how far back this goes. At least 10 years. Maybe 20. I mean, back in the day they were scripted, but at least I guess they have writers. Real writing. Hopefully. I think they did way back in the day. But sometime like 10, 15, 20 years ago, they must have switched over to the AI, to the fake writing. That's all this is. And it's pretty funny. It's a nice consolation prize, I'd say, that they're fucking deformed bitches going through hell and that they're stuck holding the bag. That's it, I'm done. Thanks for watching. Thanks for giving the idea a chance so you could save your fucking soul. Any good people out there who fucking weren't scared little baby shits, and you actually did look into this the way I presented it, and then you see that I fucking nailed it. Because I got a master's in sociology in Ireland. Because I've always been fucking outside of this shit. But I didn't figure it out till 2016, the last straw stuff. They arrested Assange. What they did to Bernie Sanders. But they didn't even do it to Bernie Sanders. They did it to us. Bernie was in on it. And now I'm thinking Noam Chomsky's in on it. So good riddance to this system, to each and every fucking one of them. They're CUNTS is the word. Each and every one of them. Joe Rogan is subhuman trash. And I look at him and I just hope and pray. I want better breathing air, and I think he's toxic. So all I have to work on is telepathy. That's all I can legally use in my crusade against Joe Rogan, who's scum of earth and who should get the death penalty for running psychological operations on American citizens. That's all this is, all of it. Every fucking one of them is getting paid by the U.S. military through signature reduction. They're hiding it. Every fucking one of them. Nothing ever goes viral. Even shit like, even stuff by Assange and Snowden went nowhere. That means nothing goes nowhere. Something goes somewhere, but it's not televised. Is the premise? Is probably the final answer. Nothing. It would have to. all these tech companies would have to become utilities, and a person like Joe Rogan would be rotting in prison. Each and every fucking one of them should be in prison. Piers Morgan, fucking cunt. Goddamn, all these fucking people are ass fucking holes who deserve the worst. They just deserve fucking the worst fucking outcome. And this is my attempt to put it out there yet again that they are scum of earth, that they are subhuman. They're less they have less value than insects. Joe Rogan has less value than an insect. But because it's against the law to commit violence, all I can do is attempt telepathy on Joe Rogan, telepathy on that bitch. That's all I'm allowed to do. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. Thanks. Take care. Have nice nights.